Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to the F1 update. So today let's talk about the 2024 Canadian Grand Prix. And this race was a pretty unpredictable race because of its weather and how the cars were performing on the track. But in the end, Max Verstappen has been victorious back again, taking the top step of the podium after a few hard races in Monaco and the race before as well. Then one thing which I would like to point out is that this lead, it wasn't like a short win. The lead changed many times, almost 2 to 3 times, due to the two times the safety car coming in, and then the various incidents which took place in on the track. So let's talk from the start. Russell was on pole and he started the race. He maintained his lead from the start and got away even when the track was a little wet. And then the British driver held the race throughout the early stages. Whereas when Lando Norris came, he surged up the field on around lap 20. He came up and overtake Verstappen and also Russell and coming in first position. So there was, some incident which happened a few laps later as Logan Sargent in his Williams hit the barriers, in which many teams took it as an opportunity to change tires. So many teams decided to bring their cars inside for in the pit lane, and then the safety car was deployed. So Norris lost his P1 position from there on, and Verstappen came in and took the lead. So then after that, what happened was that Verstappen, maintained his lead and ultimately won the race, as we all know now. And he, there was rain also, so nobody knew who was going to be the winner, and it was a completely unpredicted win. In the second phase of the safety car, the latest stages of the race, there was a collision between Carlos Sainz and Alex Albon, a Ferrari, and the Williams. Norris, he held on to his second position in his McLaren, and Leclerc from Mercedes came in third position. So these were the podium places, and he had a really, in the later stages of the race, he has a battle with his teammate Hamilton. So, Hamilton and Russell, they fought it out on the track, and they both had a nice battle. But Russell won the battle ultimately. And Oscar Piastri, he lost a few positions in the end. He was coming third, and then these two Mercedes came up and took his position, and he came fifth. Whereas Sergio Perez and Charles Leclerc, both coming from a very high-profile team, they both had a DNF. And I honestly think that Sergio Perez, his performance has been down since a few races. In Monaco he qualified 18th, which is like he didn't even make it through Q1. So that is and perform and come and like working and driving for such a high team, like where winning is the only objective. This is not doable. But whereas Verstappen also had some difficulties in Monaco, like he came sixth and he also didn't qualify that well. But now in this race he has improved, so let's see if he would be able to sustain it. And we also have to see if Perez would be able to improve his performance, because Red Bull have actually extended his contract to 2025 now, but we never know Red Bull, whenever they could withdraw that deal back, because they have many drivers, many young and ambitious drivers inside their Red Bull Academy program. And it's their dream to be in the lead team of Red Bull, the senior team. So obviously that is going to be their goal, and after all, to beat, since there are only 2 spots, so that's their goal, to come in one of those, be one of the driver from the 2 spots of the team. Whereas the junior team of of Red Bull, the RB, they also have one driver who is very ambitious to go to Red Bull again, who is Daniel Ricciardo, because he actually took a gamble and he left Red Bull at the end of 2018 and joined Renault at the end of 2019. And those who have been following F1 since that time, they know that it was a disastrous and a blunder decision which Ricciardo took. So Ricciardo's dream is to get back to his original place, go back to Red Bull, go back to the family which he had. But obviously it's not going to be easy. He needs to perform in his RB, but whereas this race he qualified 5th, and then he lost a few positions. So this was basically the highlights of this race, and you get a perspective of how this season is going to shape. It's not going to be a short clear championship win for Red Bull. I believe Ferrari and Mercedes and McLaren, they all can come in this championship fight, and may turn out to be a really interesting season. So this is all what I have to say for this update. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.